guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a morning routine when we go somewhere and kind of tell you what the times are after we get back and what exactly I'm able to do during a day that we actually go somewhere and have stuff to do. So I had to go to the hospital that morning to take Elliot in for some abdominal testing and a GI scan because she's been throwing up so much. So you're going to see me do a lot of laundry and you're going to see me wash a lot of throw up stuff because she's been throwing up a lot. Every single morning as soon as I wake up, I make the bed and clean up our bedroom first. That's always what I do first. I lay out the girls' clothes before I can go and get them up, so you're going to see me lay out Elliot's clothes, and Bella's clothes are already laid out in her room. And then before I get them, this was about 6:15, I start on my makeup before I can get some other things done, just in case they wake up, because my hair is pretty easy just to throw up and brush my teeth, but it is so hard if they're awake to get my makeup done. So I always do my makeup first if they're still sleeping, and I'll do my hair later on. And I always start a load of clothes in the washer as soon as I wake up, so you're going to see me switching those over right now and starting a new one of throw up stuff. And then I'm going to brush my hair out. I can never do anything too fancy with my hair anymore unless we're going somewhere super nice and the kids won't be on me constantly because they always get their hands stuck in my hair. And then I go and get Bella up and make sure that she's dressed first. Elliot was still in her crib. And then after we got back is when I actually had to brush her teeth and get her down for a nap. This was around noon, and it's when she laid down for her first and only nap. And while she's down for her nap and Elliot was in there with her sleeping, I start on dishes. I had to wash stuff from the trip because this is the day after we got back. And I had to make sure that the kitchen was looking okay. I had to wash the bottles from the night before, and every night before I go to bed I start a load, so everything that was already in the dishwasher was clean. So I just had to unload it and then reload it. It makes my mornings really, really, really easy. And if you've watched my other morning video, you know that I cannot stand when my sink is dirty after dishes. So every single time I do dishes, I make sure to wash out and scrub down my sink afterwards and then dry it. I clean off all the counters, and then Jed came home for lunch and ate a hot dog, so I had to clean up the rest of those dishes as well. And I always wipe underneath my stovetop, and I also clean my microwave as well. And then you're going to see that spot on the coffee table there. That's why I had to clean the coffee table. Elliot threw up in her car seat and it leaked all over my coffee table. And then now I'm going to sweep, and I looked over and Bella had spilled a Coke. And you know how sticky Cokes get, and we have ants so bad in Arkansas right now. So I had to make sure after I swept this up to go back and use soap and water and get all that up, and then I had to bleach it, and I bleached the table and swept up everything that was stuck in that Coke. And Bella's really, really picky about her blankets. She always uses 2 blankets. The top one's kind of weighted, and she loves them to be tucked in. So I tuck those in for her, and I make Elliot's bed.
Hey, did you wake up? Hi. Did you hear Mommy? Hi. Elliot. Ellie. Ellie. Ellie girl. Oh, so pretty. Oh, so pretty. Look at that pretty face. Here, let me see. Hey. Hi. Good morning. Good morning, sweet baby girl. Let's get you changed.
So this was after their first nap. They both woke up around the same time, actually. So I get Elliot changed. I already changed Bella. It's kind of repetitive since you already saw me change her once. I didn't want to include another one of me changing her. So I went ahead and got them changed and down to play. Elliot went in a bouncer, and then I started on the laundry that I had just switched over and got to folding it and hanging it up. I always fold my laundry a pretty specific way, so Jed doesn't really get to fold laundry anymore because he hasn't really learned how to do it this way yet. So I make sure to fold it the way I like it, and then I put everyone's stuff into their own piles so that I can get things set out. Those were the kids' night clothes for the night that I left on the bed, and then I went to their room to put things up and fill up their essential oil diffuser so that at nighttime all I have to do is just go by and turn it right on and they're ready to go. This is me switching over another load of laundry. If you look on the floor, you'll see the car seat. After the hospital, Ellie puked in it again, so I had to wash it again for about the 30th time this week, and then make her a bottle because she woke up from another nap. Here I am vacuuming up the stuff that I swept up this morning, and then I'm vacuuming out the car seats because we did just go to Texas, so those car seats were pretty nasty. I'm pretty sure Bella had lots of glazed donut on the bottom of hers. And then I went and vacuumed up not only our room, but also where Bella had eaten a bunch of snacks in the living room. So there were goldfish all over my floor. And then I sit her down or stand her up beside me and make sure that she's fed. Yes, I'm feeding her just an old cheapo baby meal from the baby aisle. No, it's not the best or the healthiest, but we had just gotten back from a trip and it's the fastest. So that's what I did for her. And then in just a second, you'll see her playing on that car, and she flips over backwards and hits her head. So that's why I end up having to rock her, because she freaked out a little bit, but she never cries for long. And I got to rock her for just a second and then finish feeding her, which she's always a really, really good eater, so it's never too hard to get her to finish up her food. And then here's me doing yet another load of laundry. There was just a lot of stuff. It's so hard when your baby is sick, or if they can't hold down their formula. They just puke on everything, so everything in my house had to be washed because everything had puke on it just from the first night of us being home. So that morning I really had some stuff to do, and when Jed does laundry, he doesn't match socks, so I had to go through, and all the laundry he did while I was gone, he didn't match up any of the socks, so I got to do that and put over the last load of laundry for the day, which felt good. And then I put Elliot down for her last nap. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, make sure to like and subscribe to let me know that you liked it, so I can continue making content like this. If y'all have any recommendations or things that y'all would like to see more of, then let me know. But I'll be filming a night routine this weekend, and I'll be putting that up as well. So thank y'all so much, and we will see y'all in the next one. Bye guys.